Hello guys. So in this video we will create a network dataset. Basically a network dataset is the way to create a network that you can use for network analysis. And if you remember, when we used to draw our freeways, I asked you to make sure that your lines is connected to the vertex and connected to each other, because we are going to use this freeways network to create our network dataset. And in order to create a working network dataset that you can route into the network, we must have a good lines connected to each other as a streets. So because we draw this in a really good way, now we can go to our catalog and go to California folder, open California dataset, and we'll right click and say create a new network dataset. We are going to call it freeways network. And we're gonna keep the version the same one. We're gonna go next, and we are going to use freeways layer to create our network. If you have points layer that represent the intersections, you can use it as well, but we don't have that, so we will just use the freeways only. So go next. Here it will ask you, do you want to model turns in this network? I'll say yes, I want to do that. And the connectivity, this is very important to change. The connectivity here is asking you, do you want to connect the lines based on the end line only, or you want to create it based on any vertex? Always choose any vertex, just in case you have your end line not connected to another road. So make sure that you change the connectivity to any vertex. Then you say okay, next. And here it asks us if you want to model the elevation. So if we have our network have some elevation data, we can say yes, I want to include the elevation data, but for our data right now we don't have elevation, so we will choose none. Go next. And here it asks us if you want to add any fields or attributes to this network dataset. So for example, if we have again like a network dataset or lines that have a lot of data, like the time, how many traffic is in there, like what is the elevation, we can add attributes here to do that for us, but we don't have any attributes, so we will go next. And here we define the time attribute if we have the time attribute, or the distance attribute, and we have the distance attribute in length in meters units. So we are going to click next. Do you want to establish driving directions? I said yes. So we can go to the direction settings here and say I want to have my rank as freeway ID, here freeway ID. The name will use freeway ID, and also full name freeway ID. Again, if we have the right data, we can define all this information based on the data we have, but the only data we have in our freeway layer is the freeway ID and the length. So we will say okay, next. And now we're going to ask us, do you want to build the service area as well? I'll say yes, because we are going to use the service area, and we will see what is the service area. Say next. Now it shows you the last information about your network dataset that you will create right now. And to finish, you click finish, and it will take few minutes based on how much data we have. So here we don't have a lot of lines in our freeway feature class. So here it was very quickly. It said the new network dataset has been created. Would you like to build it now? I will say yes, build it. And it will take few seconds to build it because we don't have a lot of data. In the next video, we will add this network dataset to our map and see how can we use network analysis, how can we create a new route, new service area, and new closest facility. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.